My name is Brian James. I'm a senior at Chico State CIM program. The Alumni Glen was a group project. Myself and David Harrington worked on this. David Harrington took over the project design and overall architecture of the project.
Senior year we do capstone projects, and mine was to design the Alumni Glen. Roughly a 50 by 30 foot slab featuring 2-foot high seawalls and area for events that the alumni is going to be using later on.
What my job here was, as a project manager, was basically making sure that all of our design concepts were followed. We had the right crew members, the right people at the right times, making our forms, having people out here to do the concrete pours.
It's good to have everyone. We have a great crew. The guys that have been helping forming, they're excellent. That's really important to have, good communication with your guys making your forms. What even caps this project even more is having our industry leaders all over, working with facilities management on campus, our teachers on campus, the grounds on campus. Everybody's kind of working together.
I also helped to manage getting Clark Branham and Randy Clausen out here so that they could teach a decorative class for decorative aspects of this project.
We were able to see their techniques. They differ in a way, but that's pretty cool because our major, we kind of come from all over, so we differ as it is, but they really differ, so it kind of brings out special characteristics of everybody. It's a very good example of a capstone because essentially everything we've learned in 101 up to this point to decorative has been utilized. Everything from meetings with meeting people about what they want, requirements, specs for concrete. So it's been a very good experience for that. For concrete majors, it's really cool because I went into this specifically for architecture as my undergrad, and a lot of us in this major kind of come from engineering. We have all different backgrounds, and for me this project was perfect because I was able to take the alumni's wants, needs for this project as an aspiring architect, to be able to meet with these people, design it out, lay it out, and then actually get to participate in form work, pouring, and then seeing this final product and knowing that it'll be here forever. This might be Brian and I's project, but we're all part of it now, and it's our program, it's our school, so it'll be here for a while.
I'm Mike Brown.
And I'm Robert Hostetler.
And we're sitting in our senior capstone project, the Chico State Concrete Canoe for 2011. Me and Rob got the project in the fall of 2010 and began running mixed designs.
To start off with, we got a couple recycled aggregates, one from Orville and from Sacramento, from Glass Mountain Aggregates. We got the pumice there, we got the plexiglass from Orville. We used those to help lower our specific gravities or our unit weights.
One of the great things about the project was that we worked with the civil engineering department, and through a lot of hard work, it all came together for a great project for us and for them. The Chico State Canoe in 2011 placed higher than any canoe, and it also did not break in half during the competition, which was something new for Chico State. One of the most important things I've learned in the CIM program, it's a very small program, and so we're fairly close-knit. We had a lot of help from other students, and we've been helping on a lot of other capstone projects. And I think that was one of the best things that I took away from the capstone project, was seeing how you could help others with things that you were better at than they were.
Yeah, it was definitely a good feeling to have other students, I guess you can call them co-workers now, but other students and other members of the student body come over to us and look at us for information and look our way as if this was our area of expertise, which it turned out it was. Most of the questions that they had to ask, we had pretty good, solid answers for. everything from design to implementation to building to the end of construction, and we did everything but getting it floated. On a personal level, it feels like this is one of the best feelings I've had as far as an accomplishment, seeing a project through from beginning to end. It's been a long run. It's been almost a full year in the making. We started, I think, last, August or September, and we're just now finishing up towards the end of May, so almost a full year for this project. It's been really neat to see it come from a big pile of materials to a 20-foot long concrete vessel, and to see that it actually, from cradle to grave, I mean, it's turned out like a pretty good project.
That really was the most amazing part, seeing it from what it is now. Starting out, we really had nothing from last year's team, and everything that we put into it finally coming together for the finished product.
I'm Greg Hollingshead. I did my capstone project on testing fly ash. Basically, we tested the water requirements and also the compression strength of different percentages of replacement. I did this as an extension of my internship with Cal Portland. During the internship, I basically did a lot of slump testing, did a lot of specialty mixes like lightweight concrete, as well as CCA, which is crushed concrete aggregate. A lot of different testing with new methods, keep the concrete sustainable and find new ways to implement that into the concrete. That was a great experience. Basically got to get contacts in the industry, see how it works, get to work with different people. I'm really looking forward to my opportunities in the field. The aggregates. I've taken a lot from the program, got all the basics and the fundamentals of concrete itself, as well as different ways to place it, design, repair, and basically all different specialties that other concrete, other majors wouldn't necessarily have. And the great thing about this major is that basically it really incorporates the industry itself. So we always have guest speakers, and we get a really first-hand knowledge of the concrete and different aspects of the concrete industry.
My name is Tony Reyes, and I'm Nick Steinberg, and together we were building a bench for the RC board, which is the continuing education department on campus. Now, as far as mix goes, we started with the Buddy Rose mix, and obviously this is our form here with the precast form.
We're going to use GFRC, that is glass fiber reinforced concrete. It's got the consistency of like a Play-Doh, and what you do is you work it with your hands and you can build it vertically. And it's very structurally sound, easy to work with, and it's actually a fun new method that we learned about in Nashville when we went to the Concrete Decor Show.
Some of the things we're going to put in the top of the bench are recycled glass that we got from Orient and Flume. They donated it to us, and the RC board, Deborah and Melissa, really liked that concept. As far as color goes, we use a smoke color, and the design of the bench has these arcs which mimics the area where they're going to be placed.
This project came about, we were approached by Regional and Continuing Education's Dean, Deborah Barger. She is a part of the Sylvester Cafe renovation and Calusa Hall renovation that's going on the other side of campus. She needed some concrete benches, and she decided to ask if one of the CIM seniors wanted to take the project on as their capstone, and so Tony and I ended up with a pretty cool capstone project.
We were fortunate enough to travel to the Concrete Decor Show in Nashville, Tennessee, where we got the idea to use the GFRC Buddy Rose mix. We actually got to meet Buddy Rose and work with artisans there at the conference, and they taught us how to use all their products.
A guy by the name of Nick Relampagos was doing a demonstration at the conference and saw us standing on the side, and we were kind of asking questions, and finally he just pulled us in and said, "Hey, get your hands dirty, help me out, I need help on this." So we ended up helping him build 3 countertops in total. And got the opportunity to learn this new method of decorative concrete. The plan is to have one prototype bench done by the end of this semester, and then I'm going to take the rest of this project on as an internship this summer. And so by the end of the summer, I will have a total of 10 of these benches built, polished, stained, and sealed. And they will be placed on campus for everybody's enjoyment.